finally set up the tent and everything that goes in it. So I'm just gonna give you like a quick camp setup tour, and do keep in mind that like at some point this tent is going to be shared between 2 people. So that's kind of why like I just kind of scooted all of my stuff like over to the side, so that way when that happens I won't have to like adjust. I'll already be like ready for it. All right, so here we go. Inside the tent. This is all that space that I get in here real quick. Oh, this is not exactly the easiest thing in the world, one-handed. Oh, I just hit my head. Anyways, okay, let me show you like my setup. So what I have is a cot. It's just like a Coleman cot, and then it came with that sleeping pad. So it has like this green like part, and then it's got this for like, I don't know, added comfort or something. It's actually not too bad to sleep on. I've only slept on it a couple times before, so this whole trip that's what I'm gonna be sleeping on. I'm kind of stoked about that because I'm not the biggest fan of sleeping pads. And then I just have my backpack, and like what I just keep down here is some protein, my water bottle, my headband, and then usually like my shoes will be right here, and then there's like an extra trash bag. And then I just have the Jackery, so then I can charge my phone at nighttime. And then as far as sleeping setup, I've got my Thermarest travel pillow, which, oh, I absolutely love that thing. And then I have a Kelty 0 degree sleeping bag. And then I'll show you up close, but just like from here because it's probably better. I have a hat that I use to sleep in at night and when I wake up in the morning because it's like super cold. And then in my sleeping bag I also have a Rumple down blanket that I just kind of like it's like really big, so it goes the full length. Here you go, you can kind of see that better. I opened up my sleeping bag. So here's the Rumple blanket. It is a down blanket, so it's super warm, and I will just like get in under here, put the Rumple blanket, then the other part of the sleeping bag, zip it up, wear this hat. I swear, like, you guys will not believe how like warm this hat is, and it has like the little ears. So yeah, this is what I will generally sleep in. And then I have my Lucy light. This thing is actually really bright, so don't mind me. It like charges with the sun, so yeah, it's got like 3 settings. Well, actually 4, because this one blinks, but I don't think I'll need that. Anyways, what else? I feel like that's almost it. Again, I will be sharing this tent, and this cot that I have is the same cot that's gonna go on the other side. So yeah, it's gonna fit, right? I'm a little skeptical about it, but we'll see. We're gonna make it work. I don't know, we don't really have another option because we have a certain amount of people, a certain amount of tents, a certain amount of spots, and it's just gonna have to be that way. And then I guess just kind of like as an example, I'll show you, because this is like what I slept in last night. So I'll usually sleep in like a t-shirt, a base layer, a flannel, and then I won't sleep in my puffy or my other jacket. I will just kind of stuff them like in the side of my sleeping bag right here, just in case, or for in the morning when I wake up and I'm gonna get out, or if I have to use the restroom or something. So I won't sleep in my puffy, but I'll definitely sleep in a t-shirt, a base layer, and a flannel. And then I'll wear like 2 pairs of pants, whether it's like joggers and sweatpants or leggings and sweatpants, something like that. And then I'll wear 2 pairs of socks, like a like ankle socks, and then a pair of wool socks, and then I think that's it. I was like, it gets like really cold in the daytime. It's really not so bad, especially once you're like moving around and everything, but in the middle of the night it does get really cold. So I have all those layers on, and then the down blanket and the 0 degree sleeping bag, and then the hat. And with all that though, like I sleep really comfortably. Like I don't get cold in the middle of the night or anything like that. The down blanket, mainly like I'll kind of like wrap it around my feet, and that helps like a ton. I also got like a really nice spot as far as like the campground, where like at a certain time in the morning, the sun kind of hits directly on the tent, which makes it like super cozy, but like to the point where it's like I have so many layers on, so it makes it so hot that like I need to get out of bed, which is kind of nice because, you know, when it's cold and you're really warm in your sleeping bag and everything, it kind of makes it difficult. So this is just kind of the setup that I'm gonna have while I am chilling at Yosemite for a really long time. Before I leave you guys though, I will just show you like my bear box and kind of my food and whatever, and I will do like, I'll show you all the food that I brought, but not right now. I'll do that in like a separate thing. So let's go check out my bear box real quick. Okay, so here's my bear box. It's like my sink and my stove, and I just keep that up there. And let me open this real quick. Then we go in here. There's all my food. You can kind of see like my protein stuff, shake stuff back there. There's like a NutriBullet, toiletries, water, propane. That half is like not mine, but this is. Okay, and then I will also kind of show you what it's like with 2 cots in here. Hopefully they fit. Yeah, so when that happens and the second cot comes in, I will show you what that looks like. Okay, so now that the second cot is in there, let me show you what it looks like. Hopefully you can see. How's that? Can you kind of see? There's like no room. So the cots, there's still like rainbow stuff under there. I mean, that's probably not really gonna happen, but so yeah, there's stuff over there. Sleeping bags kind of cover it. You can see the bars right here. There's like 1 bar at the end and then 1 right here, right? So since they are the same cot, so that's actually like perfect because they both just fit like all the way from one end to the other. And then there's like little gaps on the sides where you can still put stuff. So anyways, so that is just kind of the tent setup we've got going. All that's really in here is the 2 cots and sleeping stuff, and then there's still the Lucy light there. That didn't change, and the Jackery just stays over there so you can charge your phones. Oh, and then my backpack actually goes in the little like side part of the other side because there's a little more space over there, and my backpack is like massive, so it fits really well over there. Alright, so that is it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed my camp setup tour, and I hope you look forward to all the upcoming Yosemite videos. I will see you guys next time.